Hello everyone and welcome to Learning Chemistry. So today we are going to learn what is oxidation reduction reaction or redox reaction, right? So let's start. In oxidation reduction reaction, the electron moves between atoms, right? Now you can understand it from this diagram. Suppose this is an atom A and this is an atom B, right? We have electron out of A into B, so this is definitely an oxidation reduction reaction, since we already say that an oxidation reduction reaction, the electrons moves between atoms, right? Now we can describe the movement of these electrons using a word, oxidation, right, and reduction. So let's turn specifically what both of these means, right? So here we have oxidation and reduction. So what is oxidation? It's a loss of electron, right? Loss of electron, and reduction is a gain of electron. Now to understand that, I can just give you an example here. Suppose this is an atom A, right, and this is an atom B. This atom A give up electron, means it lose electron, right? So it will get oxidized and it will have positive charge, and this is what we call it oxidation. It is a loss of electron, so we call it oxidation, right? So atom A is oxidized. Now we have atom B, right? So atom B gain those electron. So we already defined what is reduction. It's basically the gain of electrons. So it gain electrons, so it's called reduction. So atom B is reduced and it will have a negative charge, right? So that was what about oxidation reduction. A basic introduction. Now the question arises here, the why reduction is the gain of electron? Because how could something be reduced when you add something to it, right? So the answer is electrons have negative charge, right? So if you add electrons to something, a charge go down. The more electron you add, the lower the charge become, and hence it get reduced. So that's why reduction is the gain of electron, right? So in order to avoid this confusion, we use a term, right? Oil and rate. For example, if you're in an exam and if somebody asks you and you forget, you're confused with definition, so you can easily remember it through this term, right? Oxidation is loss. O-I-L. O stand for oxidation. Here I stand for is and L stand for loss. And same goes for rate. R stand for reduction. I is and G is gain. So reduction is gain and oxidation is loss. So this way you will never get confused with both terms, oxidation and reduction, right? For better understanding of oxidation and reduction reaction, we need to go through the example of NaCl, right? We have NaCl, two electrically neutral atoms, right? And here we have NaCl, which is stable salt. You better know that it is sodium chloride. Before the reaction, they are just two electrically neutral atoms, means they don't have a charge, right? So in order to stick together, they must get charged first, right? How? So sodium will lose electron, right? So we already defined what is oxidation, right? It's basically the loss of electron. So here when sodium lose electron, so it will get oxidized. It will have a positive charge, right? While here chlorine will gain those electrons. So when something gain an electron, so it will get reduced. We already defined what is reduction. It's basically the gain of electron, right? So here chlorine will get reduced and have a negative charge, right? So you can see here in oxidation, sodium, it lose electron, right? So this is what oxidation. In reduction, chlorine gain electron, right? Chlorine gain those electron and it becomes Cl minus, right? So this is reduction. So these Sodium and chloride ion react to form NaCl, which is sodium chloride, a table salt, right? So this is all about oxidation and reduction. So let's repeat whatever we have studied today shortly. We learned what is oxidation, reduction, reaction, right? So we studied an oxidation reduction reaction. Electron moves between atoms. Suppose this is an atom A and this is an atom B, right? We have electron out of A into B, so this is definitely oxidation reduction reaction, since we already we have learned that an oxidation reaction electron moves between atoms, right? So we also study what is oxidation and reduction. Reduction is the gain of electron, while oxidation is the loss of electron. Suppose this is an atom A and give up electron, lose the electron, so it will get oxidized and it will have positive charge, right? And this is atom B, and if it gains those electron, right, so it will get reduced and have a negative charge, right? We also talk about why reduction is gain of electron. We also know what the term R and Rig means. In order to avoid the confusion between oxidation and reduction, we use this term. R oxidation is loss, and Rig mean reduction is gain, right? And we also went through some example to better understand what is reduction and oxidation, right? We also talk about Na and Cl, that both are electrically neutral atoms, means they don't have a charge. So in order to stick together, they must have charge, right? So here Na give electrons, lose electrons, and it get oxidized, while Cl it gain those electrons, it get reduced and it becomes Cl negative, right? So here in oxidation, Na give electron, and reduction, Cl gain those electrons. So when they Na plus and Cl plus react, then they form NaCl. This way NaCl is formed, right? So this is all about oxidation, reduction, reaction. I hope you understand everything. If you have a question, then you ask in the comment section, and please subscribe my channel, and if you like my video, give it a like, right? See you next video.